Hey everyone, it's Adam here, and I'm delivering what is probably the most important message that we will ever deliver here at Megadads. Vote. Get out and vote. Vote for yourself, vote for your kids, for your family, for your friends, for your neighbors, for everyone. I don't have to tell you how important this election is. I'm sure you're hearing it all over the place. The fact of the matter is there are so many people who are voting this year who maybe were young during the last Donald Trump presidency and don't remember or don't realize what's at stake. So I'm here to put an emphasis on that so that you understand the importance and the impact that your voice has in this election. Let's not forget the danger and the damage that Donald Trump did and threatens to do again to America. Because as we all know, if he gets another shot at this, it's going to be worse than it ever was before. You remember Donald Trump bragging about getting away with sexually assaulting women? Do you remember that Donald Trump has been held liable in a court of law for rape? Think he cares about you? You remember when Donald Trump called African nations shithole countries? You think he has your best interests in mind? You remember when Donald Trump mocked disabled people at his rallies? Well, just recently at a fundraising event, Trump did it again, calling Kamala Harris retarded in front of a group of his friends and admirers. He got a big laugh out of it. I'm not laughing. I think most of us find that behavior to be simply disgusting for anyone, much less somebody who wants to run the country. Donald Trump only cares about one thing, and that's himself. He couldn't care less about the American people. Let's not forget that Donald Trump called on the police and the military to assault American citizens. He tried to get the National Guard to open fire on a group of peaceful protesters just because he didn't like the message. You think he cares about you? Donald Trump regularly calls the free press and Democrats like myself the enemy of the people, the greatest threat that America has ever seen. He doesn't like when people speak up against him. Just ask Mike Pence. Donald Trump launched an assault and an attempted coup on the nation's capital in an attempt to overthrow our government and reinstate him into power. Donald Trump knew that these people were violent. Donald Trump knew the damage that they were doing and the lives that were at stake. And he sat his fat ass in the White House eating cheeseburgers and watching the news. He doesn't care about the damage that he causes, as long as it's in his interest, which is the only thing that he cares about. Himself. Donald Trump torpedoed our response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Remember when he tried to get you guys to fight the virus with bleach and sunlight? While scores of Americans were getting sick and dying, he was sending much-needed testing kits to his dictator buddy in Russia, Vladimir Putin. Think he cares about you? Hospitals were being overrun with the sick, with the dying. Bodies were being piled up in freezer trucks outside on the street because we were running out of places to put them. You think he cares about you? No, he cares about himself, his own interests, and his own power. Trump's flaccid response to the pandemic also crushed our economy, destroyed our job market, and sent inflation through the roof, something that he now likes to blame on the Democrats, even though under President Biden and Vice President Harris's leadership, the Inflation Reduction Act, America has seen a comeback that is envied by the entire world. He stripped women of their rights to abortion health care, which has caused countless medical emergencies and deaths. He brags about doing it, and in fact, at a recent Fox News town hall, Donald Trump mocked the family of Amber Thurman, a woman who died because she didn't have access to the care that she needed, all thanks to Donald Trump. But he's proud of it. You think he cares about you? But there is somebody who does care about you. There's somebody who cares about all of us, and that's Kamala Harris. There's a better choice. There's a better path forward. That path goes right through the voting booth. That's where you come in. That's where I come in. That's where we all come in, and we use our voice, and we vote for a better way. We vote for Kamala Harris, and this is what she's going to do for us. Kamala Harris is going to cut taxes for the middle class and help lift us up. She's going to fight for the working people while Donald Trump is fighting against us. Donald Trump promises to give more money to his rich buddies and to impose a Trump tax on all of us with these ridiculous and stupid tariffs that he thinks is actually going to help. But in fact, it's going to skyrocket costs. It's going to take food off of my table. It's going to take money out of my pockets. Not if Kamala Harris can help it. She's going to make the rich pay their fair share and she's going to invest back in this country so that we can all get a fair shake and a fair shot. She's going to lower energy costs and battle climate change by investing in alternatives to fossil fuel. We all know, we all see the damage that climate change is causing in the world. Donald Trump doesn't give a shit. While hurricanes pummel the East Coast, he's making jokes that what it's really doing is giving us more beachfront property. While people are drowning and their homes are being destroyed, he's cracking jokes. You think he cares about you? She's going to invest greatly in affordable housing and help folks like you and me pay our mortgages and our rent. By investing in us, she's going to hold corporations accountable for price gouging. She's going to hold them accountable just like she did as an attorney general in the state of California. She's looking out for the people that need it the most. She's going to protect our freedoms, something that the far-right Republicans seem hell-bent on stripping away from us. They don't get to decide what we do with our bodies. They don't get to decide who we love. They don't get to decide what we think and what we preach and what we speak. Because this is the United States of America. Donald Trump is not our king. Listen, you should approach your politics the way that you approach your life. Are you willing to do more to help those with less? The very best of America is when we all look out for each other and we all have an opportunity and we all have a shot. That's the right path. That's the right way forward. We're not going back. We are not going back to the chaos and the stupidity and the embarrassment and the danger of another Donald Trump presidential term. So please stand with me. Use your voice. Go out and vote. We need a better way forward. We need Kamala Harris. So please get out there. Make the right choice. Use your voice.